Ever your life?
Good evening, Vanita family. Mrs. Peterson here. I'm in the dining room of my home in my comfy clothes. I hope you are too. We'd like to introduce you to Ash.
The cat.
Ash the cat. This is our cat, Ash.
He's a little
This is
crazy.
Layla, my daughter.
Hi.
Say hi.
Ugh.
I am so excited you are joining us for tonight's story. I'll be reading two stories tonight. This is the first one. It's called I'm Gonna Like Me, and it's by Jamie Lee Curtis and Laura Cornell. And then we're also going to read a story from Chicken Soup for the Kid's Soul. So here we go. Maybe I think I'm gonna stand up to try this out. I'm so glad you're all joining us. I'm gonna like me when I jump out of bed, from my giant big toe to the braids on my head. I'm gonna like me when I grin and I see the space in my mouth where two teeth used to be. I'm gonna like me wearing flowers and plaid. I have my own style. I don't follow some fad. I'm gonna like me when I climb on and wave as the bus pulls away, and I'm feeling so brave. I'm gonna like me when I'm called on to stand. I know all my letters like the back of my hand. I'm gonna like me when my answer is wrong, like thinking my ruler was 10 inches long. I'm gonna like me when I'm sharing my lunch, 'cause just like bananas, friends come in a bunch. I'm gonna like me when I jump up so high, I'll twist and I'll stretch straight up to the sky. I'm gonna like me when I fall and get hurt and mess up my elbows in pebbles and dirt. I'm gonna like me when I don't run so fast. Then they pick teams and I'm chosen last. I'm gonna like me when I do the right thing and return what I found, even when it's a ring. I'm gonna like me when I'm feeling strong. I'll walk with a smile, arms swinging, legs long. I'm gonna like me when I sit with my mom and make a get well card for my sick friend, Tom. I'm gonna like me when I eat something new, even if grandma makes octopus stew. 1. Catch 150 to 200-pound octopus. 2. Clean well. 3. Cook in large pot on stovetop. Season well. Stir now and again. 4. Serve with rooster foot salad and snail bread. I'm gonna like me when I make a mistake and put out the candles on Dad's birthday cake. I'm gonna like me when I open the box and smile and say thanks, even though I got socks. I'm gonna like me when I try a new task bring in a plate before I'm asked. I'm gonna like me when I clean in a flash and play with my brother and take out the trash. I'm gonna like me when I cuddle up tight and know as I'm sleeping, I'm safe and all right. I'm gonna like me because I'm loved and I know it. And liking myself is the best way to show it. I'm gonna like me, I already do. But enough about me, how about you? The end. Okay, we have one more story. Are you ready? This one does not have any pictures, so I'm just gonna read it to you. And it's called Being Kind. I think I'll sit down. There we go. Love and kindness are never wasted. They always make a difference. They bless the ones who receives them, and they bless you, the giver. The summer of saving Peep. 3 things in human life are important. The first is to be kind. The second is to be kind. And the third is to be kind. That's by Henry James. One sunny afternoon in June, my sister Jenny and I were walking home from school when we noticed a loud chirping coming from an empty trash can on the curb. We walked over to it and peered inside. A sad little sparrow was sitting at the bottom of the trash can, chirping his heart out. His right wing stuck out from his body at a strange angle. Jenny said it was probably broken. She reached in and cupped the bird in her hands, cooing to him so he wouldn't be scared. The sparrow chirped all the way to our house, his little fuzzy head poking through Jenny's fingers. My mom took one look at the little bird and said, "No way! I'm not having another animal in this house." But once she got a closer look at those big, sad eyes and heard that pathetic chirping, her heart melted. We were counting on that. Mom sent me into the bathroom for tape and an eyedropper and gently set the sparrow on the kitchen table to get a better look at him. She said his right wing was definitely broken, so she designed a splint out of a popsicle stick and carefully taped it to his wing. Our dog, Buttons, kept trying to get a look at the bird, but he shooed her away. Once the splint was on, we fed the bird water with an eyedropper and gave him bits of bread and berries. At first, he wouldn't eat, but then after a while, he wouldn't stop. The little bird earned the name Peep. We kept him in an old hamster cage, former home of Pepper, the hamster. Every night, we put a towel over the cage, and Peep went right to sleep. And every morning, we put his cage outside and opened the door so he could wander around and get some fresh air. Peep couldn't fly, which seemed to frustrate him. He wasn't used to walking everywhere. Eventually, Peep made friends with Buttons. Can you believe that? I swear it's true. Peep would jump onto Buttons' back for a free ride around the backyard. After a while, Peep's wings got better, and Mom told us it was probably time to take off the splint. We put Peep on the kitchen table, and Mom cut off most of the splint with little scissors. She couldn't get all of it, so there were bits of white tape stuck to his wing. But he didn't seem to mind. He started flapping his wing like crazy. And the next morning, when we opened the cage door, he flew about 50 feet into the air before coming back. We watched from the ground like proud parents. From then on, Peep flew further each morning, but he always came back. 2 weeks later, on a Sunday morning, when Jenny let Peep out of his cage, he just kept flying. We left his cage outside with the doors open, but he never came home all that day. As it became dark, we faced the truth that Peep would never come back. My mom said he probably found some other sparrows and decided it was time to be on his own. My eyes filled with tears. And so did Jenny's. We all missed Peep a lot. Even Buttons, who paced around in front of his cage every morning for weeks. A few months later, Jenny and I were walking home from school, and a sparrow landed on a low tree branch just ahead of where we were walking. We both stopped and stared at it, amazed. Who do you think it was? The bird had little bits of white tape stuck to his right wing. Jenny and I didn't say a word to each other. Peep sat on the branch chirping at us for a couple of seconds, and then he flew off. We watched him join a little flock of sparrows and disappear into the sky with them. We decided that it wasn't one of those crazy coincidences. Peep had come to say a proper goodbye and thank us for saving his life. The end. Well, I hope you enjoyed my stories. This was a lot of fun. Thanks for visiting. Next time, so on Thursday, I will introduce you to my dog, Memphis. So he'll get to come say hi to you. So we'll see you again on Thursday, same time. Make today and every day your best day. Thanks for joining. Sweet dreams. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow at school. Good night, everyone. Bye-bye.